R.I.S.E weekly report for September 21st through September 27, 2015. On Saturday, a 17-year-old boy was shot in the chest and critically wounded around 7 o'clock in a drive-by shooting around 80th and Marquette. Early in the afternoon in South Shore, a 36-year-old man was also shot in the knee around 75th Street. Sunday night, a 24-year-old man was shot at 79th and East End, suffering a wound to the head. On Wednesday, a truck driver was shot and wounded on a Bishop Ford Expressway near the 130th Street exit that leads into Hagwash and Elkhill Gardens. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. Unlike previous years where discussions of crime and violence were silenced to protect political interests, residents are speaking up. A number of armed robberies on the east side and Slag Valley inspired residents to begin taking action, meeting and circulating material, including photos of suspects. Following these actions, the police department began issuing alerts on suspects and increasing their patrols in troubled spots. Late Thursday, residents in Slag claimed police caught one of the suspects. However, we have not been able to confirm if the man arrested was suspected of the armed robberies. Residents are encouraged to remain vigilant and continue acting to bring attention to these crimes while reporting suspicious activities. In related news, a suspect in a shooting that killed a 25-year-old man and wounded 2 others on September 2nd in South Shore was apprehended by police. The 26-year-old man is being held pending murder charges. On Tuesday, Mayor Emanuel presented the city budget, which included a record $543 million increase in property taxes. Despite hopes the mayor would use the estimated $1.4 billion in unspent TIF funds, the budget instead focuses on tax and fee increases, including a controversial garbage pickup fee that for decades was covered by other taxes. Some aldermen, including 10th Ward Alderwoman Susan Sadlowski Garza, are claiming the budget puts a strain on working families while failing to ask wealthy investors to pay their fair share.
People across the city are flat out of patience, and they're flat out of money. They're tired of failed promises, waste and mismanagement, and business as usual at City Hall. We need to start looking at other sources of revenue that don't come out of the pockets of the constituents of the city of Chicago.
Despite the mayor's assertions that taxes are necessary to assist new residents flocking to the city, reports show CPS enrollment has fallen by more than 6,000 students. This raises concerns as Emanuel has also called for an additional $25 million tax increase for new school construction, following the over $200 million already cut from neighborhood schools. On October 28th, the CPS board will be voting to create 12 new charter and 12 new alternative schools. Commuters of the South Shore line were recently informed that the train may be forced to shut down January 1st, 2016. This is because the train's company has been unable to meet the requirements of a law that requires a new federal safety system to be put in place. The company claims the system is too costly and is requesting a congressional extension along with federal funding to pay for the new system. Thanks for joining us for this weekly review. And now, a couple real quick announcements. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Family Rescue, the City of Chicago Department of Family Support and Services, along with the Chicago Police, will be hosting a spa day for survivors of domestic violence. They are seeking volunteers who might be able to help with services, products, and assistance to help make the event a welcoming one. For more information, contact 312-747-1708. Groups in Northwest Indiana will be holding a Stop the Violence Peace Rally in Gary, Indiana on October 3rd. The rally will start at 12 p.m. on 13th and Broadway Plaza. The Calumet Area Industrial Commission will be holding a manufacturing career fair on Tuesday, September 29th between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Jeffrey Manor branch located on 2401 East 100th Street. For more information, call 312-747-6479. And finally, the Eastside Little League is seeking estimates from landscaping companies for modifications to their major field. Landscaping companies are asked to contact 773-841-0529. Until next time, peace.